Here we have a HP NV17. This is the J005 TX model. The difference between the model is just what's inside of it, such as hard drive, SSD or anything, but still it's a HP17 2014 model. We're going to open it up and explore the insides. As you know, before you start, always have something soft to put your laptop on so you don't scratch it. This is relatively pretty easy to disassemble. So we're going to flip to the back first and remove the battery, as there's one screw behind the battery. To remove the back cover, where you can access two of your hard drives, RAM and wireless card, you need to remove one screw. This screw does not come off and stays on. So it will open up a gap. You just need to put your fingers in it and pry it open. These are just held down by plastic clips. This is one hard drive and two hard drive. There's two hard drive bays. That's the RAM. That's the wireless card. We're going to remove the RAM by pinching the two sides outwards and the RAM sticks up. Some of you will have two hard drives in your hard drive slot. Some will have one. I'm missing the rubber outing. That's why it looks a bit weird. So just lift the hard drive up and remove the starter cable from the back. There's nothing holding it down. Now we're going to remove the DVD drive. There's one screw there to remove the DVD drive. I already removed most of the screws on this. There's actually around 30 screws on the back. Now we're going to remove the back cover. To remove the back cover, you need to remove all the screws on the back. There's screws behind the 2 feet. You have to remove the feet off them. It's stuck by adhesive. It's pretty strong adhesive. There's 3 screws behind the DVD drive, and there's a few screws behind the battery. In total, there's around 30 screws. Most of the screws are relatively the same size. There's one special screw that's slightly different. There's 3 screws that are the same, which 2 screws come from the underneath the feet, and one to the side, where I'll be showing you now. So this screw, and this screw. These 3 screws are the same size. This screw here, where I'm pointing in the middle, that screw is slightly different. It's slightly smaller than the other 3 screws, and the rest are relatively the same. There's 3 screws behind the battery, which are extremely small, but when you look at it, you'll know it goes there, as due to the size and due to the screw hole. So in total, there's around 30 screws. Remember, you have to remove all of them to remove the back cover. Put the screws aside so you know where each group goes. And there should be 5 types of screws. The smaller screws, which is behind the battery, you'll just see it. You also need to remove all the cables attached to the motherboard, because the speaker is actually attached to the back cover. You have to remove the BIOS battery as well. It's also attached to the back cover. And there's another speaker, which is a subwoofer, as you can see here, where the Beats logo is. That's what's connected to. This is the front speakers. So to pry it open, just simply put your prying tool, which is my finger for this case, between the black part and the silver part, and the back will come off. You'll see here that I forgot to remove the cable to attach to the DVD drive. So here's the front speakers. There's 1, 2. and there's the back speaker. So this is the fan. This is the graphic card. It has 2 gigs of RAM, and has 4 black dots, which is 512 each. That's CPU. There's a MSATA SSD slot. That's where this base goes. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. This disassembly is relatively pretty easy. The only issue is the vast number of screws. There should be around 30 plus screws in total if you remove everything. So remember to put the screws aside so you remember where each group goes. And most important thing, there's 2 screws under the 2 back feet. Thanks for watching.